Hello and welcome to the Help podcast. I am Brooke Eggleston.
It's your girl Stevie.
And that's Maggie in the background. Just living her best life.
Yeah, wagging
shaking
her tail.
shit, licking wax off of her legs. Regular dog stuff. We're here today. We are gathered here, dearly beloved. We are gathered here today to record an intro episode of our podcast.
Yes.
Help. Fucking help, please.
Please help us.
Someone help.
SOS.
What is this podcast going to be about, Stevie?
Well, we're actually making a podcast because we've read so many self-help books that we actually need help ourselves. And we're just trying to find a good medium between it all, to be honest.
Yeah. And, you know, we've read the self-help books. We've done some inner work. We're working on things. And it turns out, like,
it's BS. No, honestly, it's just okay with it's okay with the journey.
Yeah. And, like, we just still need help, though. Like, we just still need help. And that's what we're here for.
Yeah, we're here.
We're going to talk about things.
Maybe weird.
It's going to get weird.
Okay, it's
if
going to
it
be
hasn't
weird.
gotten weird enough already,
Prepare yourself.
it's going to get weirder, for sure. But what are some things we're going to talk about? We're going to talk about
relationships.
Drinking,
for sure. And what does that mean? And it's okay to not drink? Like, seriously. I mean that.
I hope it's okay to not drink.
No, but, like, people make it not okay to drink. Okay.
Yeah. We're going to have a whole episode about drinking. And I have so many stories that I don't remember about drinking that I could go for 3 hours on that episode.
Lord Jesus, save our soul. Save our soul.
But other than drinking, I guess we'll just kind of tackle some topics about, like, trying to grow up.
Yeah, and being okay with it. I think there's a lot of things out there that, like, are just cookie cutter, and I don't think we're cookie cutter. We're just, like, raw and just, like, what it is to be a human, to be honest. And I don't think there's a lot of things out there just making you feel okay with that.
Agreed. So I guess we'll tell you a little bit about ourselves and why we're qualified to talk about all of this stuff.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, my name is Stevie, like Stevie Nicks. My mom was a huge hippie. I was raised in a family of a bunch of females, so...
Ladies.
Yeah, ladies, and also chaos, okay? Pure chaos, like you may want to drink for that.
It's a lot of estrogen up in there.
Yeah, it's a lot of estrogen.
How many sisters do you have?
Too many. Parents that got divorced. My mom was deceased, but not that that's like some sad thing. I think it's like
that's really a very sad thing.
It is a sad thing, but I think it's like life, right? Like you experience it. You know, I know it's cheesy, but I think it's the greatest love story you ever have in your life is your parents, and like to lose them and to go through the emotions of it. So I think like, you know, not feeling good enough and not like having your parents. I know there's like many people out there like don't feel it, you know, like they don't understand like going to their parents and getting that just kind of reassurance. So I understand that, you know. I don't know, like I get it. Like I understand it, and I understand what it's being like younger sister.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Like, I was a baby sister.
Wait, are you the youngest?
Yeah, I'm
actually
the
youngest.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, and maybe that's why we relate to each other so much.
And you're February 8th and I'm July 8th.
Oh my gosh.
So.
You know what, to be honest, my whole family celebrated my birthday February 9th.
Why?
Because they're fucked up, okay?
Every year or just this year?
No, for like 9 years of my life.
Oh,
and
like
then
they just
I
forgot that your birthday was not the 9th?
No, I found my birth certificate when I was like 7th or 8th. And I was like, you've been celebrating it on the wrong day, bitches.
Stop.
I'm not kidding, and I wish I was kidding because it's kind of effed up.
How many years is that?
Dude, it was like 8 years.
No.
It was like so effed up. I like found my birth certificate. Wrong day, motherfuckers.
That's amazing.
I thought it was like Oprah.
I think...
Same day as Oprah. No, I was
hers
wrong.
is February 9th?
Yeah.
I think you should celebrate February 8th and 9th. I think
that's what I'm saying.
You have that for the rest of your life.
No, but I literally just confused them just for a joke as me. All right, so I know Brooke has like struggled through a lot of things, and I also have. Oh my gosh,
things.
yeah, like
life.
Yes, also life, but also like not accepting yourself.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and I think like you and I bring like a cynical, also like just very humorous, realistic view of it. You know what I mean? Because like when you read books and you're just like, I hate you. Oh my god, what is this? Self-help books, I fucking hate them. They're the worst.
Oh, you hate the self-help books.
They're
I'm like, oh, I hate you, self.
Yeah, no. Like, today's gonna be a good day.
But like the cheesy, over-the-top,
yes,
optimistic.
and I think that's where we bond over our own self-image of just not even accepting ourselves in some aspect, right? And so we make a big old joke of it.
Agreed, yeah.
100%. To just like push ourselves both to the limit.
And just like, I don't know, maybe just another way to cope with life in general. Like, we're trying to do that through self-help books, and we're like, hey, should we call out actual people? Hey, Rachel Hollis, chill out.
Okay, yeah. Rachel Hollis, chill
out. You're a lot. You're a whole lot. Love you. You're great. Your message is awesome. Yeah, and I love
you. Hey, I love you. But like,
please sit down for a second. Just sit down for a little bit.
No, I agree. Like, can you take a few steps back? Like, maybe like, go in the other room.
Yeah. Actually, just lock yourself in a rook for a while. Calm down. Take some deep breaths.
I'm offended.
And get back to us.
She said hi, and I was like, I'm offended.
You too. Sit.
Like, I'm not kidding. Like, nothing is like a cookie cutter kind of thing.
Yeah, no. Life is definitely way different than that, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah. So what do you personally hope to get out of this podcast, Steve?
Honestly, like, I hope everybody could just, like, kind of feel a little bit more okay with themselves. Because I think there's so many, like, podcasts, there's so much shit that you fucking read. And on a real note, like, I just, I don't think it's realistic. I don't think half of the people say, I think everything's just, like, cookie cutter homes, cookie cutter, like, whatever the heck they say. I think it's okay with just being. And I hope they can find peace with themselves. And I know that's, like, super cheesy and super, like, just, like,
I like it.
Drain through, but hopefully they can be okay with the just chaos of just like being alive.
Yeah, life is messy.
Yeah. I definitely agree. What about you, Boo Boo?
I guess I'll give a quick background on my crazy. I grew up the youngest as well. My sisters were 10 and 8 years older than me. Child of divorce. All that good stuff. I don't know. I've just gone through a lot of anxiety and depression and disordered eating and a lot of things that I guess I just didn't even realize. I just kind of thought that was life and that's how you went through life. I didn't realize there was another way to look at life, probably because I grew up in a really small town in Oklahoma where self-help and mental health was not a thing that anybody thought about or talked about, especially not in my family. We're not an open family.
Yeah, of course. That's understandable.
So I just spent the majority of my life until probably about 26 or 27 when I started therapy, just kind of going through life, crazy anxious, crazy depressed, such a crazy perfectionist, and just always in this state of like hopelessness,
not enough too.
And not being enough, and just feeling really, I guess, just like kind of really sad, maybe as sad.
No, but that's okay because you use humor to like cover over it. But like on a reality, the not enoughness and like everything that you feel.
Yeah, which was just I guess sad, and then not knowing how to deal with my emotions, and because I couldn't even put a name to it. I didn't even realize that I'd had a form of like anxiety or depression. I knew obviously that I had like disordered eating, but I didn't realize where that came from. And it came from perfectionism and anxiety and not living up to those standards. And I wasn't able to put a name to that until I started down this like journey, as lame as it sounds like a freaking spiritual journey.
No, but it kind of is at the same time, though.
Am I a white woman in my 20s or what?
Who am I? Yeah, for sure, though.
Yeah. So I didn't realize it until starting therapy, and honestly, this is maybe something that comes up later on in some later episodes, but
yeah, of course.
Smoking a lot of weed. And doing a lot of introspection that way.
Oh, of course.
And so that is really when I personally got into self-help and mental health. And I just, with this podcast, hope to explore some of those topics and get really specific and talk to you about it and get your experience about it.
Yeah, of course.
Because a little background on us as friends. We met, like 6.5 years ago?
Honestly, we met at that age of life, like, you don't think about these things. No. You know what I mean?
I was young.
I would have thought, honestly.
You were so young.
I was so young. But yeah, you were young too. You're not even giving yourself credit for that? Okay.
I was like 22.
But mama, I saw you out there, boo-boo. I saw you. You
but
were
that
looking,
means
you were looking like a cutie, baby.
Oh, thanks, girl.
I saw you out there. I was like, guys, come down. She's my friend.
But you were like 18 then, right?
Dude, I was like, I don't even know, like 2021.
No. If I was 22, I'm 29 and you're 26.
19 with the fake ID, though. You know what I mean?
I got a fake ID.
ID, though. You know what I mean? Come on, give me credit. You know, every 19 wants to hear about the credit. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And that's the credit. You gotta make me feel like an adult when I'm not.
That's the credit. But we met working at Topgolf back in the day.
The absolute misery of just like...
Yeah, and I think that's what we bonded over.
No, and we also bonded over the, like, kind of being cynical, too. Because we were... I think, like, mentally, we were just, like, out of that place.
Yeah, oh,
completely. So we made complete jokes about it.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? You used to be like, I'm working the next month straight. And I'd be like, oh, that sounds horrible. And you're like, yes, I got to do it. And I was like, that sounds horrible. And we would talk about how we're going to get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
You know?
And we did it.
We did do it. And you know what?
Then we got into some other shit, though.
But that's okay. That's okay.
We're still working on it.
No, but we're also, like, testing out, like, weed and stuff. Like, we haven't tried that much. All right. So, to be honest, I think Brooke and I have found a safe haven with each other to just, like, kind of feel weird, funky, and whatever we feel, angry, sad, mad. All the things. I don't think, like, books actually give that to us. You know what I mean? Like, they don't, like, actually tell you what goes on in real life and, like, just the, like, up and downs and, like, emotional ride of, like, what it is to actually be a human. Mm-hmm, so.
Agreed.
I guess we're just, like, trying to be here to, like, be everybody's best friend to just, like, let them know.
We just want more friends. That's why we're doing this.
Yeah, we have no friends. Be our friend. But also to let people know it's okay. It's okay to feel these feelings. Yeah. Like,
life is messy and that's fine.
Yeah. And it's okay to feel the emotions that you're feeling right now. Mm-hmm. Like, you're not alone. There's so many people out there that feel the same thing.
Yeah, absolutely. And share the messy side of life.
Yeah. As opposed to the cookie cutter side that everybody just wants to just, like, show on Instagram. And it's like, you can't even identify it. It's like, I feel like crap, and so I don't even... No,
I'm not worthy. Yeah. I'm not good enough. These people have it all.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's not like that, and those people don't have it all, and it's just...
Yeah, exactly. It's a lie.
Yeah, it's a lie. It's a...
Facade?
It's a signal. It's a projection. It's a projection of the best sides of their life, and people are hesitant, I suppose, to share the messier parts. Sadly, I've never been hesitant to share the messier parts of my life. I'm like, here's all the stupid shit I've done.
No, but I also think that's why you have so many people that love you.
Oh, thank you.
And they can relate to you.
Oh, thank you.
Like, honest. I think that's why Cole's here.
Oh, Cole!
Yeah. That's, our sound guy, y'all. Don't tell him we told you.
Cole, can you hear us?
That's my job.
But yeah, hopefully you find a safe haven in our friendship as we have found. And yeah, cheesy, whatever, you know?
Aww.
Fill it. Fill it through the mic.
Fill it. If we start rapping, that's when you know it gets weird.
Yeah, and that's okay. That's okay, too.
Okay, thanks for listening to us, guys.
Yes, if you want to give a shout out or just reach us.
Or send in like a topic you want us to bullshit on.
Yeah. Our email is helpthepodcast@gmail.com. And our Instagram is...
It is at The Help Podcast.
At The Help Podcast.
And you can search Facebook, The Help Podcast. We're on there as well. And you can find all of our episodes on any major podcasting platform.
Yes.
iTunes, Stitcher.
Or if you get confused, just email us. We'll help you.
We'll send you the link, girl. It's fine.
Okay, cool.
Thanks, guys.
Y'all have a good one.